Good morning, everyone. Glenda Mollet here, and I'm in my craft room stamping with you again today. We're going to make this gorgeous card that would be stunning for a wedding card. But the sentiment can even do just for hoping you're having a wonderful day. So we're going to use the Bird Ballad laser cut cards and tin for the base. So this is the tin that they come in. And it's tin. It's not cardboard. It's tin. And look at the inside. Look at that. You can fit a whole whack of cards in here. So this comes with, I believe it's 12 cards. Let me show you that in the catalog. It's under specialty paper and envelopes. And it's right here. Bird Ballad laser cut cards and tin. $24. You get the tin and 12 card bases and 12 envelopes. And they're all the same size, and they're regular North America card size. There's none of this funky 4x6 stuff. So there's the envelope, and it has a lovely scalloped edge at the back. And this is the card base, and it already comes laser cut like this. And I've seen them used so many different ways. One of them I saw, you can cut out this centerpiece and then take a piece of the Bird Ballad designer paper and put it in behind there and showcase one of the birds in the center. It's gorgeous. So we're going to use one of those today. We're going to use the rose shimmer paper. So here we go. Bird Ballad laser cut cards, rose glimmer paper 5 1/4 by 4, very vanilla 2 3/4 by 3 and 2 1/4 by 4, a piece of soft sea foam 1 1/2 by 3 1/2, stitch circle die, magnolia memory dies, woven heirloom stamp set, and good morning magnolia stamp set. Then for the inside, because when you put this here, you see the inside of the back side of the shimmer paper, and I didn't like that because it was white and I was going for a vanilla look, so I just covered it with a piece of soft sea foam on the inside so you don't see the back side of that. So that's a piece 5 1/4 by 4. And I did it on this side, and then I also put it underneath a very vanilla piece here just to balance things a bit. And a piece of vanilla 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. We're going to color the flower with Rococo Rose and soft sea foam and a blender pen. And then the sentiment is stamped in gray granite. So let's put this on the back here so it's out of the way. And we'll get started as soon as I get organized here. Get the card, make sure that it's in the frame. There we are. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is attach this in here because I'm using Tombow and it's going to need a while to dry while I do the rest of it. So how I'm going to do this is a really thin line of Tombow right along the very edge. And you don't want too much because you don't want it squishing out, but you want enough so that it will hold the glimmer paper in place. Just like that. And I'll go along this edge here. And then you can dot it every once in a while on the inside if you want. I don't know whether it's truly necessary, but you might want it to, at least in the center, not pop up on you. Then you can carry on and really get funky and do all sorts of different spots and take as much time as you want. I'm not going to. I'm happy with that. Now this goes down on here, making sure that you cover it all. And by using Tombow, you've got a couple of seconds of leeway where you can move it a bit. So there it is. Now I'm just going to set that aside to dry while we do other stuff. Okay, so let's stamp the sentiment and cut it out. So it's stamped in gray granite, which is kind of like a pinky gray. And I'm not going to worry about this being straight because we're cutting it out with a circle. There we are. Put that over there. Put this over there so it's out of the way. Now I'm going to get the stitch circle and cut it out on my platform. Well, yesterday it hit 39.8 in Port Alberni. It was very warm and it didn't cool off much last night. So I've got all the windows open right now, and in about 15 minutes, once this video is over, I'm going to go and close them all because I think it's going to be pretty warm by then. Now you just kind of push your fingernails around there just to release it. There we are. And then I'm going to put the air conditioning on because I have a class this afternoon for the Magnolia. Magnolia class with swag. I get to give people stuff. I love it. All right. Now I need to stamp 2 of the flowers. I'm hoping you can see that. 2 of the flowers in Rococo Rose. And you're probably saying, oh, that's awfully dark compared to what you had. Yes, but when it dries light, when it dries, it will be lighter. And it's not on the inside. It's on the envelope. Now I'm just going to look at the back of the envelope that I did. See, I did some fancy on the back too. So we'll deal with that. Well, actually, maybe while I have the ink open. Let's get that done. Okay, here's the back. I suppose this isn't the one I used. No, it's not the one I used. Okay, this is the Woven Heirloom stamp set, and I love it because it's got all these cool elements that you can use as well as the sentiment. Get another block here. And we're just going to kind of stamp in the scallops. Because you don't want it to be pretty, right? There we are. We'll let that dry. And now on the inside, in the corners, I've used the other one. So here's the inside. And here's the other one. We'll just stamp it in 2 corners. There we are, just like that. Close up Rococo Rose. Oh no, we can't close up Rococo Rose. I have to do some coloring now. So I have a blender pen. A little bit of ink on my blender pen, and just with a flicking motion. I'm not coloring, I'm just kind of flicking. And if you do it like this, you see you get those funky, it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's funky lines just from the flicking part. go to swimming. James is at his last swimming today, so I'm just going to really quickly go ahead with this video. Okay, I'm going to piece of paper, clean this off, and switch to soft seafoam and do the leaves, a little bit of color on the leaves. Take that. And clean the pen again, and I can put it away. Looking for the die to cut these out. And I'm just lining this up. And I need to cut some leaves too, so I'll put them through at the same time. I don't know why that timer went off, because I have my do not disturb on. Maybe it does the timer regardless, so you don't forget. So there we are. And one more leaf. Now you watch, because I'm trying to do this quickly. I'm going to mess it up. I'm just trying to get my leaves off of the... All right. So now we have this. And I'm just going to... I'm sorry that I'm rushing this, but I really want to get to skating. So this just goes over top of here like this. This is the inside. Oh, where are my other... There it is. And a piece on the inside. Just to balance it a bit. And then this gets stamped in soft seafoam. It's another one of the stamps out of the heirloom stamp set. Sorry, woven heirloom stamp set. Got a quick stamp. You're probably going, whoa, she's just speeding along. I know, I'm sorry. I should have paid attention to what time it was before I started this card, and I didn't. And this goes in here like this. So there's the inside finished. For the outside, just gonna put some dimensionals on this. You might take your pick tool, and did I show you the trick of taking these off? Look at this. If you're, see how quick that is? It's even quicker than using your fingers. Okay, so this goes in the center like that. Then the flower, this flower goes here. And this flower goes here. And I'm just going to attach these with a bit of tape. And then I'm going to put some glue on the back of these. One there. And one there. Just be careful you don't go out past the edge of your card. And one there. There we go. Quick and easy. There's the envelope, and on this one I colored the flower, but you don't have to color the flower if you don't want to. So there we are. There's our the second July Club cards. There's the July host code. If you haven't put your order in yet, please get it in by noon on Wednesday, June the 26th, so our hostess can get the mostest for her orders. Thanks for joining me in my craft room today, and I'll be back again soon. Stampin' Smiles, and bye for now.